Kaylee, I love this. Let's see what we can do that is going to be either free or very low cost for you. I built this whole thing in 20 minutes and for less than the cost of a sandwich and a coffee. Also, stick around because the Stripe bit will make you want to scream. Today's question comes from Kaylee. So Kaylee is one of the women I mentor. She is looking to start her own business and she's at the very early idea stage. So the question from Kaylee is, "Hi Nicole, I'm a bit stuck on the website. There's too many options to choose. Also, I have very little budget. My budget is a $50 gift card that I got for Christmas." And then she goes on to talk about what she needs. So Kaylee, I love this. Let's see what we can do. Before we build anything, let's be clear on the requirements. A landing page. It needs to be low or no cost because your idea isn't validated yet, so you don't want to be spending a lot of money on something that may get thrown in the bin. It's got to be super fast to build, and Kaylee is not technical, so it should be a no-code solution. It also needs to take payments. Now, looking at Kaylee's products, she actually has two. She has a once-off purchase and a subscription. So we're looking for a tool that either integrates with Stripe or can play nicely so that she doesn't have to set up another payment tool. So with that in mind, the tool that I'm going to try today is Card, C-A-R-R-D. Let's pull it up. All right, so now we're looking at the Card website. Super simple, free, fully responsive, one-page sites for pretty much anything. That sounds like where we're at. Let's look at their website first. They've got some nice examples. Responsive is really important. Whatever website you build, you want it to work on both a desktop and a mobile. It should be expected, but a lot of products it's not. So it's good to have that there. And it's also free. Now, you do have the option to go pro. It is $19 a year, so that's well within the $50 budget. It is by far one of the cheapest paid website products. The reason that you'd go into paid is custom domains. So if you're just testing an idea and you might not have settled on a business name, maybe you don't know if it's going to work or not, you don't need a custom domain. You can actually just use the Card one and link it and upgrade later. But if you're an established brand, you can connect this website to your domain. It'll say your website rather than some variation of your website .card. The forms part is a paid feature, which I wasn't aware of. So if you want to contact me or a newsletter sign up, you might have to pay. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to choose a starting point. This is where we have a whole bunch of pre-done templates. For Kaylee, I'm going to find a landing page. Some are premium and some are not. I'm going to do a free one to see how far we can get with it. Pick a template that gets you close in terms of layout. Everything else can be done quickly. I'm looking for Kaylee. All right, so we're going to select this template. It's probably worth noting that I am signed in with my account. I'll try and do this without using the paid features, but I do apologize if I've accidentally used one without realizing it was paid. Kaylee has asked me to keep her business anonymous. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to spin me up some content. If you've used Squarespace previously, you'd be more familiar with actually typing in this section to edit the text. But with Card, you actually have to go over to this left side panel and put your text in there. If I wanted to make a word bold, you have these markdown. So that's how the markdown works with the text. Now the other thing to note is, if I go to this button, the paintbrush, this is where I edit the styling. You'll see a couple of preset styles. This is my heading 1. Whatever I change here will impact every heading 1 text on the page. The fewer styles you use, the more cohesive your page will look. You have some options, you have some customization options. If you had a really established brand and everything had to be pixel perfect to that, this is not the right tool for you. But what this does really well is by only giving you a few options and not making it so that you can overly customize everything, it forces you to focus on what matters. You can see now that I'm just working my way down the page, changing colors, moving things around, and adding the sections I need. It's nothing fancy, it's just drag, drop, and a bit of trial and error. And the best part is you don't need to know how to code, and the simple tools keep it really easy to stay focused. It took me about 20 minutes all up to put together the whole page. Shout out in the comments if you'd like the step-by-step. Pretty happy with that. One more step to go, and that is to add the Stripe payment. This is something that I learned the hard way. Can't have a Stripe integration through a widget. It's not technical, it's just annoying. You have to figure out Stripe, which is not terribly intuitive, and it is a API key. So this widget, even though it is a direct Stripe integration, there's a problem. Kaylee has a subscription product. If I pick a subscribe type product, you'll notice it says here, deprecated. And what that means is that Card doesn't actually support that anymore. If you try and create a subscription payment option here, it will fail and it's very annoying. Basically, even though Card has a Stripe integration, don't use it. Instead of worrying about this widget, so I'm going to delete that, I'm just going to add in a plain old-fashioned button, and it's going to link to my checkout. If you're familiar with Stripe, what you can do for every product is generate a payment page. This is an example of one of mine, where you can literally just create this page in Stripe, completely independent of Card, and it will send anyone who goes to this page to the secure Stripe checkout. Alright, so here's the finished product. It's got a clean hero section up top, it's got featured products with direct links to buy, a quick quiz to capture leads, and a simple About Me page. It does exactly what she needs, and it didn't take weeks or thousands of dollars. You can build this on your lunch break. So seriously, stop overthinking it, just go get started, you can fix it later. Now you can see how easy it was to put this page together. I've been at it all of about half an hour. I think I've done this with free features. I apologize if I haven't because I'm signed in with a paid account. From memory, the free tier was pretty good. And worst case scenario, if I did use paid features and Kaylee was really attached to them, it's $19 USD for the entire year. You can create multiple websites. So if you end up doing 10 different tests before you find the right thing, you can do 10 different tests under that paid subscription. I hope you can see whether or not Card is the right tool for you. Some of the pros of Card is that it's cheap, it's simple, it doesn't overcomplicate things or give you too many options so that your design can get quite overwhelming. It's very, very quick to work with. Now, some of the drawbacks of Card is that it is generally only for those single page websites. So if you do want multiple pages, it's going to get really clunky really quickly. Obviously, don't use the Stripe widget, just do a link directly to your Stripe payment page. It definitely doesn't give you as much customization and fine tuning that some of the other no-code website builders would do. But honestly, for the price and early stage validations, you don't need that stuff anyway. Thank you for following along today. In my next videos, I'll be trying out other no-code tools and prototype generators. If you found this useful, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.